And I call Claire Haughey to be followed by Rachel Hamilton.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. First of all, I would also like to thank Jamie Halcrow-Johnson for bringing today's debate to the Chamber. I think Mr Johnson was actually one of 3 MSPs to submit a motion for Scottish Apprenticeship Week 2018, and I'm grateful his was marked for members' business so it could be debated here today. I actually tabled one of the 3 motions, however mine acted as an amendment to another in order to ensure that the Scottish Government, trade unions and professional bodies were all recognised for their roles in developing, supporting and sustaining of apprenticeships. Because without all partners working together, the range of apprenticeships in Scotland would not have been able to grow to the level that they've done over the last decade. Presiding Officer, in my opinion, the aim of Scottish Apprentice Week is twofold. First of all, to highlight the enormous opportunities that they offer in allowing people to work and earn, all while studying for a recognised qualification. And the second, to celebrate businesses that value training their employees. For the last 2 years during Scottish Apprenticeship Week, I've been delighted to visit employers and apprentices in my own constituency. Last year, I had the opportunity to see Arnold Clark's Rutherglen branch, and it struck me during the time there that not only do the apprentices themselves see their experiences being overwhelmingly positive, the company do too. At the time of my visit last year, Barry Johnson, a service manager at the branch, said that the apprentices he works with are, and I quote, invaluable to the business. As we've heard from previous speakers, the theme of this year's Scottish Apprenticeship Week was Apprentices Are the Business, bringing recognition to the value work-based learning brings to employers across the country. And to mark this year's initiative, I visited MD Electrical Contractors Limited, which is based less than 200 yards from my constituency office in Rutherglen. As with the majority of apprenticeships across the country, MD Electrical Contractors have taken on a number of young adults and school leavers. And unfortunately, there is a belief amongst some people that once school studies have ended, that you must go into further education or attend college or university. But of course, this is a myth, as many people go straight into the world of work and lead very successful lives, whilst others see apprenticeships as the avenue which suits them best. For those I met at MD Electrical Contractors, it was clear that to them that undertaking an apprenticeship was the best move for their chosen career path. Presiding Officer, I would like to raise a third and final employer from my constituency who have made great use of the apprenticeship scheme, and that's Clyde Gateway. Clyde Gateway is Scotland's largest and most ambitious regeneration programme. As a partnership between Glasgow City Council, South Lanarkshire Council and Scottish Enterprise, they're working to achieve unparalleled social, economic and physical change across Rutherglen and the East End of Glasgow. And they're a major source of employment locally. And from the figures kindly supplied to me by Nicky Spence and Jim Clark, they've directly created 58 apprenticeships, the vast majority of which are in construction. But another myth that we must collectively bust is that apprenticeships are for men. A number of Clyde Gateway's construction apprenticeship opportunities have gone to women, whilst they've recently awarded permanent contracts to 3 females who had gone through finance and administration modern apprenticeships. I'd like to thank Skills Development Scotland for their briefing paper, which showed that 60% of modern apprenticeships starts last year were male, whilst 40% were female. The increase in the proportion of female starts in level 3 and above has risen each year since 2014-15. However, we mustn't rest on our laurels until apprenticeships provide the same opportunities to women as they do to men. Presiding Officer, we've heard that MSPs are being encouraged to become an apprentice for the day at some point during this year, and I look forward to meeting that challenge too. Scottish Apprenticeship Week may have ended at the start of March, but we mustn't forget to promote their benefits all year round.
Call